Hey, what is happening, you frugal Froakie? Coming at you with my updated Okidogi build that I did play in a tournament online, of course. And I did make top cut or asymmetrical cut, whatever you want to call it. Before we jump in, though, and I break it all down, huge shout out to Dragon Shield, of course, for sponsoring the channel. I got a ton of high quality card game accessories, play mats, deck boxes, but I'm not gonna lie, I love them the most, and you probably love them the most for their sleeves. They got a bunch of different styles. If you're not familiar, they have the matte sleeves, the dual mats, the classics, the non-glares. I always feel the dual mats. Wait, did I already say that one? I always feel like I forget one of them. I personally am very fond of their matte style of sleeves. With so many different styles and so many different colors, they have something for everyone. So check them out over at dragonshield.com. Link, of course, will be in the description, and code AzulGG will get you a discount over there as well. The more I play with the Okidogi box, the more I like it, the more I think it's got potential to be competitive. This is the exact 60 I played in the online tournament, and it's actually pretty different from the last build that I shared here on the YouTube channel. Remember, things are ever evolving in the Pokemon TCG. I don't really spend that much time with any given deck early on in a format as well, so by my next revisit, things sometimes shake up quite a bit, and that's definitely happened with my Okidogi build here. I no longer have the Shaman or the Psyduck. I gave up on those. Shaman, I don't think would come up very often to protect us against bench sniping. It might be worth it to deal with some potential Water Pawn, Wellspring Mask, Ogerpon, Cheese. But besides that, I don't think we're too scared of Arboliva or anything like that. So I gave up on the Shaman and Psyduck. I just don't think there's a lot of Dusknoir right now. Earlier on in the format, it feels like Dusknoir was a little bit more prevalent. More Pult builds were playing Dusknoir, and it was more prevalent in, or there was just like more Jellicent and Mega Diancie decks that also play Dusknoir. But I've been seeing less and less Dusknoir, so I cut the Psyduck as well alongside cutting the Shaman. I think I would be more open to the idea of bringing Shaman back than the Psyduck, but both of them don't feel necessary. So we cut both of those. I also switched up the stadium. I felt like we just needed more help against Dragapult. And I don't think 2 Battle Cage does a whole ton against Dragapult, to be honest. I think we have to go further. So I'm up to 3. And honestly, after playing up against a couple Dragapults in the tournament, I wouldn't hate a 4th Battle Cage, to be honest, because that matchup's tough. The Dragapult matchup is tough. It'd be much tougher if they had Dusknoir. Thankfully, they don't. Not many of them. Basically, none of them have Dusknoir right now. They either got Blaziken. Most of them are just like straight Dragapult, though. And that is a pretty tough matchup to overcome. Yeah, it's not great. So I wouldn't hate more Battle Cages. But one card I added in last minute to the deck that seemed very good in the matchup, although I rarely was able to ever set it up against. Actually, I don't think I ever set it up a single time against Dragapult, is the Genesect to stop the unfair stamp from the Dragapult players. Most of them are only playing unfair stamp. Some of them do play 1 judge, so they might have some hand disruptions still, but 4 cards is twice as many cards as 2 cards, so we feel a little bit better off if we get judged. But there's a lot of situations against the Dragapults, or just kind of in general, where setting up the Genesect would have been really good, or was really good. And yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of this in the deck right now. Honestly, I'm just a big fan of Genesect in general because of how powerful Unfair Stamp is and how prevalent it is. And it's never bad to take away your opponent's ace spec if they're not playing Unfair Stamp as well. You don't hate doing that. So that's why I got the Genesect in here. Still got the Moltres, the Ursaluna, the 3-2 Solrock Lunatone line, the 2-2 Barbaracle, and the 1 Munkidori. But I think those are like the main changes. No Shaman, no Psyduck anymore. I cut the Watchtowers. I feel like that was kind of the best neutral stadium. And honestly, I think it is. If you're just looking to play a stadium, I think the best neutral stadium in the format is Watchtower. But we're looking to deal with the Dragapult matchup, make that a little bit better. So we've switched over to the Battle Cages. And like I said, I wouldn't even hate going to a 4th Battle Cage. Besides that, I kind of like the list where it is. I did cut from 4 boss to 3 boss. And throughout the tournament run specifically, that didn't ever feel like a big deal. I was almost always just punching my opponent's active Pokemon while maintaining a prize lead. So it didn't feel like we really needed it. I think the one thing I would try and fit more of in here, and what I would try next, would be to get more basic fighting energy in the deck. And I think that would probably come from possibly cutting the Dark Energy. Also would maybe consider cutting the Munkidori for that 4th Battle Cage. The Munkidori is basically only good against Dragapults. Most other matchups, it doesn't really come up at all. So do we really want to play a Munkidori? If we're trying to play a card for the Dragapult matchup, if we just prevent them from ever putting the spread damage in play, we never need Munkidori to begin with. So yeah, maybe cut Munkidori, just go for the 4th Battle Cage. And at that point, I'd be pretty comfortable cutting the basic Dark Energy for another basic Fighting Energy. So that would maybe be where I go from there, but I'd probably want to play a couple more games, try and feel things out a tad bit more, but definitely feel like I need a little bit of an increase on the basic fight energy count. I guess it could also come from playing more Night Stretchers, because that's effectively adding more basic energy to the deck. Not exactly, but close enough, I guess. Yeah, besides that, that's where I'm at with the Okidogi box. Like I said, every time I play it, I feel more and more that it could be a real competitive deck in the format. We just need to get the Dragon Pulp matchup a little bit closer. It's a really popular deck. It's the most popular deck, and I don't like being unfavored against the most popular deck. If we can get it to like a 45% win rate, I'd probably be comfortable with that, but got to get a little bit closer, whether that be from just learning the matchup a little bit better or adding some more tech cards. Need to do a little bit more of both. Let's jump into the gameplay from the tournament. I'll catch you on the next video. Let's do it. Maybe I should still go second there, actually. This might have been a mistake, but it's not that big of a deal. Look to the sky. Oh, I should have price checked way better. I didn't price check anything there. They play Legacy Energy. I prized a Dogi, a Lunatone. I mean, at least I have Judge for a supporter next turn, I guess. Battle Cage, an Air Balloon, Night Stretcher. Something else. Just Munkidori. What else did I prize? Dude, I'm like lost on what I prize. Oh no, something. Something. Yeah, I might not pull off a turn 2 attack here, but like that's fine, I think. Oh, it's a Dusknoir build? Dude, I don't have Psyduck either. Oh, it shouldn't be. We have so much HP, though. We have so much HP. It should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, I do want to try and swing reasonably aggressively. Okay, well, I mean, Cosmic Beam, KO, Badoo. I just want a prize card, to be honest. Yeah, all I want is a prize card here. I don't really want to bench Genesect until I find an Air Balloon. I don't want, like, just a Genesect hanging out on my bench. So, and we'll see what we top deck, and then we'll go from there. Fighting Energy? Ooh, okay. I feel like Boss KO and Starmie would give us like a ton of tempo. Let's just do this first and see what we get. I also don't want to judge them because they had a pretty slow start. I feel like the Battle Cage isn't going to be super effective here. But they could wait for me to put a stadium in play anyway, so I feel like I should just throw it. Throw on the Genesect now. No, because I don't know if I'm going to get an Air Balloon here. If it didn't prize one, I'd be a little bit more confident, but... Second Binacle wouldn't be bad, I guess. What else do I want here? I want Munkidori. Maybe another Okidogi. Okay, we just chill. It's fine. Lunatone, sure. Okay, they get the Legacy. I guess 170 to 170 isn't enough to KO them. With theoretically if a Munkidori gets set up. So I need to go like 170 into Ursaluna actually. Okay, that's fine. So I would like to set up Munkidori this turn to move some damage back over to their side, but I could go for like a Nebula Beam knockout. I probably need a bench the Binacle this turn, actually. Yeah, I probably will. I mean, I'm probably just gonna play Tarragon here. Over 2 energy and a Solrock. Yeah. Lunar Cycle, and then we'll see what we get. I'm putting energy on the Solrock here, I guess. They could like judge me or something, so I just kind of want this involved. I feel like I actually don't need to bench the Binacle here. I should be fine. And then just punch. Okay, well that was a pretty mediocre turn. I mean, what are they gonna dust on my active? Yeah, dust on my active, punch active. But I didn't even KO my active. Unless I'm missing something. My active's still alive. Oh, it was my other Barbaracle that was prized. Okay. This play makes sense if they're KOing my active. If they're not KOing my active, I feel like this play doesn't make a ton of sense. Like, they should have just KO'd my active here and hoped I couldn't, like, set anything else up. Unless they're just gonna retreat the active here now. Oh, they even got the hilt off the prize card for the ignition. No, they had it. Oh, they didn't grab an ignition there, though. I don't know. They have an enhanced hammer or something? I can't say that. I can't put that out there into the world. Okay. Ursaluna for the follow-up, sure. No attack? Why not attack? I could just go ahead and play this, right? Yeah. Punch. Maybe it bugged. I forgot I got 3. I forgot it was a mega. Off the top? The cat? Doesn't matter. Although I guess... Oh yeah, they grabbed Lillie. I guess I could get a Dark Energy heal the damage off the active. That's still... Could? Ah, no. Like, currently I can't KO the Ursaluna. I'm not far away. All stop deck also wins me the game. Okay, that also does it, yeah. Alright, straightforward round 1. Nothing crazy. Maybe I should just open the Okidogi, actually. I think I should just open the Okidogi. I just go attach, swing. Solrock's not a good Solrock's only a good attacker if it's into a Porygon. Ooh, this is so far, this is like a really nice hand. Oh my gosh, it just keeps getting better. And we're going first. This hand is disgusting. Okay, already got the legacy established. That's nice. I need to get the little guy. I need to get the Binacle off this, I think. Yeah, get the Binacle. I might... we'll see how we draw. have to do anything yet. I would love to just draw a Lillie here. So I don't have to like overthink things. Like top deck Lillie here would be great. And evolve to Barbaracle, Fighting Gong for an energy. I could actually Fighting Gong for another Okidogi, attach Okidogi Night Stretcher for the Fighting Energy. Barbaracle to the Okidogi. That would probably be better actually. It's like more efficient. Okay, that's also a good, that's a good draw actually. So I have to be a little cognizant, or like, I gotta be careful about, they could just like Archer next turn, which is scary. I think I want to try and play ahead of that a little bit here. Okay, so I prized an Okidogi. Prized a Prism. How many basic fightings were there? 6, 7, 8. Prize a Gong. Tarragon Judge. Boss. Prize the boss. I don't want to put the Air Balloon here because I don't want to be able to get too much value out of KOing this on the turn if they want to. I'm just going to Night Stretcher for a fighting. And I want to keep boss. I'm just not playing it. I didn't even realize I wasn't playing a supporter for turn. I do want to keep boss so I could like go use Solrock as an attacker though. At some point. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep the boss. Another Dogi's not bad. Need the energies for it though, of course. I guess there was like an argument to boss KO the Porygon there, because like, I don't know, if they have to get through like 4 or 5 Okidogis, that's gonna be pretty tough for them to do. It's not gonna be easy. So maybe there's an argument to like boss KO the Porygon there still, even though I'm not doing it with a Solrock. I'd rather wait to be able to do it with a Solrock, to be honest. Fortunately, this is a matchup where we get, it's like harder to get, it's harder, but it's not impossible to get value out of Solrock, I guess. Still, yeah, it's still doable. Like we can 2-hit KO stuff with Solrock at some point or something like that. Okay, I assume they got the KO here. It'd be kind of weird to play the transceiver there if they didn't have the KO. Oh, they whiffed. Oh my gosh, that's insane. That is insanely good for us. I don't really want to play the Tarragon yet, though. I don't have to, though. I could just bench Okidogi and attack, right? Once again, just save the boss. Yeah, save the boss, try and get value out of Solrock through going through Porygons at some point. I don't know when they're going to find the Porygon too. They need to worry about getting Honchkrows in play as of right now. Prism Energy is really good. Yeah, that's huge. I almost feel like they... Okay, they conceded. I prize Moltres. I open the Genesect. I mean, I'm doing this for sure. I could get Munkidori. I could just hold the Fighting Energy. I feel like getting this bench is like really, really important. Then I'm not playing the Dark. I could get a Dogi and attach a Dark to it. It's like pretty low value. Munkidori attached to Dark. Maybe it is Munkidori attached dark. I don't know, I'm just gonna do it. I might want to cycle this, but I actually want to retreat and let the Solrock take the damage from the Itchy Pollen here. And then I could actually go attach boss around it, then I could get Itchy Pollen again, and then I could move that damage over to the Badoo. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But I might just have to Lunar Cycle this and then Tarragon back double fighting to attack with KO the active, which is also fine. Okay, there's a Snow Rump. Pretty good. I still have no clue what their deck is, to be honest. Is it? Yeah, what is it? I don't know what it is. It does feel like boss KO Dreepy would be pretty good, though. Ooh, okay, that's too good now, though. Yeah, I gotta play the Lillie for sure. Nice, into absolutely nothing. I just want to keep... If I put it on their side of the field, I'll put it there. That means I could boss KO this next turn. Oh, no, wait, but I should have... Oh, no, I'm KOing a Badoo. But I could have left it here so that way if they put more on me, I could... Okay. I could have left it there so that way if they hit me with another Badoo. Alright, the Mortys here might be going crazy. Oh, I could boss, I guess. They're gonna Candy Pult against me? Dude, that's really bad. Please don't do that. It's not terrible. We'll survive. Suboptimal. What about a Candy Pult on me? Well, maybe. The answer is no. I might just boss that Dracloak then. I don't know. That's 2 energy. It would force them to have to Crispin next turn, right? I like the idea of forcing them to have to Crispin next turn. Actually seems really good to force the Crispin out of them. They could just whiff, right? Yeah, seems good. Seems good. Two, 3, 6. I don't feel like I need to bench this. What a weird game. What a strange game this has been so far. Very strange. Genesect is still hanging on. Live, Genesect! I mean, I'm in a situation where, like, this KOs it, like, the Dragapult, so, like, I don't need Okidogi. I just, like, Ursaluna KO this thing, and maybe we're just winning, I don't know. Honestly, Genesect is going crazy here, though. Like, I mean, they could judge me, of course, but they can't judge in Crispin, so obviously it wouldn't be that big of a deal if they did judge me. It's hard carrying, though. Are they gonna go for a split here? Or are they just gonna turn into Dragapult Munkidori? Interesting. Oh, they're putting this in harm's way, though. They're gonna KO my active? Okay. Oh, they healed it so I can't baby. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, baby Ursaluna. Actually, maybe I should get the Ursaluna in the discard pile. I think it's like safer there if I get judged. I'd like rather have it be there for me to get judged. I'm just gonna punch him with the Solrock here. I think my biggest concern is losing my Genesect and getting unfair stamps, so. No idea if they play Mega Frostlass. Actually, I have no idea if they play stadiums. They have to somehow fit all this in here. Play Petrol. Yeah, they do play stadium. Which I definitely need here. That's fine. They overkilled it a little bit. But yeah, this is fine. So I want to KO their active and set up Munkidori again. And get rid of their... I want to do a lot. And I want to get rid of the Risky Ruins. The Risky Ruins is also obnoxious. I can just play this aggressively. And out of fighting. Ideally I want those two. My odds aren't super high of drawing into them, but let's see. Just one of them would be nice. Okay. Is it fine to let us take the damage like this? I actually don't know. I'm only healing 30 damage to take like more than that in damage, right? So I don't even know if that's worth it. The idea of having it set up seems kind of good. I'm just gonna KO the Badoo here. I don't want him to have like the free pivot, I think, going into their turn. In case they judge. But I'm going down to 1 prize card, so they can't really judge. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they can draw 3 prize cards next turn, right? Or if they can, I don't see how they can. If I had a Battle Cage here, that would have been insane. That would have like the nuts. Yeah, Badoo is definitely a flow killer early on. We should be fine. The most they should be able to do is KO my active. So it is just both Frostlass in here. And they play Rare Candy. It's like trying to be a more aggressive Dragapult deck, I guess. Dude, the Genesect carried. I would have probably lost this game if they'd ever got access to Unfair Stamp. Like, for sure. The Genesect hard carried this game. Uh-oh, Judge could still be annoying. Maybe KOing the Badoo was bad because it let them... Oh, maybe KOing the Badoo was bad. Well, they don't even have a water energy yet. They're not even attacking. They also need to draw water energy off that. On top of that, I still might not care. Okay. I didn't have game yet, though, still. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have given them the Badoo bench space there. Maybe that was actually a misplay. 70 HP? Knockout? Turn 1 with Solrock? 70 HP Riolu? Wait, what am I up against here? Oh my gosh. It's the Wally build. I definitely play for the turn 1 attack here. I really want a Lunar Cycle. Damn. I really want a Lunar Cycle. But the knockout is just so important. The chance that I draw into an energy out is so high, though. I could even like thin out another card of the deck. I could like grab the Barbaracle and then I could I want a Lunar Cycle so bad. I also don't know what A-Spec this version of Lucario plays usually. I would assume it's not maximum belt though. I want a Lunar Cycle so bad, man. They probably spam Judge, right? Because they have the Dunsparce to work off of. I could put another Solrock in play, to be honest, to play around getting judged here. Because honestly, punching with Solrock is good enough anyways. There's 10, 13 outs. I'm just going to swing. It's fine. Why can't I just draw 2 energy there? Why can't I just draw 2 energy? The free prize card seems like so good, though. So I feel like I just got to go for it. Oh, it could be Legacy Energy?
Yeah.
Well, it's still... Well, no, why would you play Hilda if you're not playing Legacy Energy? I feel like it has to be Legacy Energy. I feel like it's got to be Legacy Energy for sure. All right, Morty. Unless I top deck something else, it's all on you. All right, definitely Lunar Cycle here. Need more, I need more. Gonna do the punch here. So I can KO this with Okidogi or with oh, I should have punched him with Okidogi. What am I doing? That's a troll. I just trolled. I should have just punched him with Okidogi. I'm not guaranteed to get to Ursaluna here. Yeah, I just trolled. That is so bad. I played that as if I was like gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna get to the Ursaluna next turn, but I have no guarantee of getting Ursaluna next turn. I don't even really want to play for Ursaluna next turn. I should just punch them with Okidogi. What am I doing? Oh, they still play Solrock and Lunatone. I just assumed they didn't play that. I was thinking about benching the Solrock as well to play around the Judge, man. Shoot, maybe I should have just done it. I don't know why I did that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know why I didn't just punch him with Okidogi. It's so bad to not just punch with Okidogi. Why did I just punch with Okidogi? Why? There's no reason to not just punch with Okidogi. Holy smokes. Like Tarragon is just too clean here. I have no idea what stadium they play, but what stadium could they play where I wouldn't want to just like burn this? I can't think of one. Yeah, I need to lock in. Not punching with Okidogi last turn was insane trolling. Surge trolling. I didn't even check my price card, so my Ursaluna could also just be priced here. To make matters even worse in terms of my trolling. This deck has to be playing like 4 Judge, right? Or I'd assume they're playing 4 Judge. It would feel weird to play a build with Solrock, Lunatone, and a Dunsparce, and then not like this much draw power and not like try and take advantage. Like, you don't need to draw this many cards. Like, drawing this many cards seems like a little bit excessive. Are they gonna hard retreat here? Or are they just gonna like letting the active one take the knockout seems kind of bad, but. Now I can just win with like KO boss or something. All right, I think I'm gonna bench Genesect before I play the Lillie here. I need a air balloon holder anyways, and they haven't played their ice spec yet, so taking it away from them, whatever. I don't know what it is, but taking it away from them, whatever it is, seems worth it if I can do it. Need more. No air balloon. Okay, the Ursaluna is prized. Good to know. I could get it off the prize card here, I guess. I should check more prize cards there. I'm about to draw 3 of them though, so there's very few things prize left anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. If the air balloon is subpar. Okay, Legacy Energy is big to find as well. So just no Ursaluna this game probably. So I can win with boss. I can just go boss here to win. Also, punching their active with an Okidogi seems pretty good as well, though. I feel like I have to like throw the Legacy Energy at them aggressively. Well, it's like, what if it is Scoop Up Cyclone? I kind of want to play Tarragon. I can't play Tarragon and boss, obviously. I just don't know what they're playing. I don't know if they play heal cards. Well, if they Wally, they can't boss. So if they Wally, I guess they could build up. They could actually build up 4 Premium Power Pros. Maybe I should just punch the active here, though. They could have built 4. They could definitely build up 4 Premium Power Pros and then go like. Okay, now they're building up to like retreat it though. I'm just gonna push up the Okidogi and then I'm probably just gonna push Okidogi and punch him, I guess. Push up Okidogi, Lunar Cycle, then decide from there. But I really want Tarragon for another Okidogi back. I only have 1 Prism Energy left though, so putting... see, I want to end the Okidogi in my active. I want it to be the one with the Prism Energy, but I kind of can't do that because my air balloon's on my active Okidogi right now. How many boss do I have? I have 2 boss left. I could play for boss though here as well. I could just literally attack with I could go like Solrock KO Riolu here. Leave my Okidogi on the bench. That's another risk with putting the Legacy Energy on this same Okidogi as well, is because then I can't set up another Okidogi anyways, even if I Tarragon, unless I draw into my last Prism Energy. Actually don't know how I want to play this at all. Not sure. It would have to be able to heal the Lucario, but Scoop Up Cyclone could do that. But I could get my Air Balloon and then take away Scoop Up Cyclone. Maybe it is just push Okidogi, put Legacy on it, punch. Maybe that is just going to be the play. And even from there, if they just punch KO my active there with the Legacy, I can still win with boss. So yeah. I guess I'm like still not convinced that's the play though. I don't know. Oh, they're bossing. Okay, now I feel way better putting Legacy Energy here. Now I want a boss, I feel like. Now I can, okay, now I have like full flexibility. I didn't expect them to boss here. And now I kind of want to play for boss. I can leave the one with the Legacy in the active and boss's turn. Isn't there like way better things to boss there though? Like boss KO my Genesect? I guess I could go Judge Knockout. Or Judge Punch, excuse me. Boss KO Dunsparce to take away the Dunsparce draw. Or Judge Punch active. I kind of am leaning towards Judge. They're only down one boss, so there's a good chance they could get boss. But they would need like boss plus other stuff to actually win the game. I guess this just gives me more outs to win, right? How many Riolu do they have left? I'm actually going to kill the Riolu here, I think. Then I could have killed it with Solrock with Legacy. No, but if they ignore it, I want to be able to push this again, possibly. This play makes the most sense, I guess. My last prize card is my Ursaluna. No Ursaluna access this game. Also really low on energy. 6-7. Maybe not that low. Why'd they even send the Solrock? I don't even know why they sent Solrock up there. Ultra overloaded. Maybe punching the active was still the best play there. And then force them to have a way to heal it and move it out of the active. I don't know. Seems like it could have been fine just to punch the active there for sure. No boss again. Well, now if I don't have boss and they have boss, I lose. But they have to Mega Brave this turn. Oh no, but they can just use the first attack next turn. So if I punch the active, then they would have to have run to a Lunacar. No, but then if they have, this deck definitely plays Wally. They could have just retreated and Wallied, and then, yeah. If I punch the active and not KO the Riolu. There's a good chance they have another boss here. So it comes down to just if I can get boss. How do we end up here? Because I misplayed on that. I gave them like +1 turn earlier on in the game. Anything to do besides Lunar Cycle? I think it's just Lunar Cycle, right? Yeah, Lunar Cycle, hope for boss. Oh no! Oh, that's so bad. I mean, I have to judge now. Got that for Genesect, but it's a little late. I whiffed boss. I can attach here, so I could actually go Heimer and KO Dunsparce, I guess. Judge and pray. Maybe I could just bench the Munkidori. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Oh no, I only have the energy. I have one Prism in there. Alright, good punch. But I have just good punch on that previous turn. Maybe. Their deck definitely plays Wally. If their deck doesn't play Wally, I don't know. Oh, they did Mega Brave last turn as well, so they maybe can't even attack. Oh no, they can Mega Brave for sure. Yeah, retreat, cycle, yeah. And if they draw boss, they win. Actually, I don't have a win condition on board currently. I don't have a way to KO anything. I just no. Then I need to. I have to Lunar Cycle into Tarragon plus Prism. Oh. And it can't just be Tarragon because my baby Ursaluna is prized. Any Tarragon plus Prism here. Completely tapped of resources. All right, Tarragon plus Prism, right? No, boss. Wait, they don't have a Dunsparce on their bench. I can't even. I could boss this and hope it gets stuck. Get on 10 energy. It could get stuck. They Mega Braved. But they could have Boss, right? Well, they didn't have Boss last turn, but they drew a prize card. They got a top deck. I reset Mega Brave if I boss that. What would I be waiting for? I think it's got to be boss this. And then punch it for 80. Does putting damage in play on it do anything? I don't think so. Is it better to not damage it? I don't think so. They are down 10 energy. I don't know how many energy this build plays. Probably 11 or 12. Oh, or just switch, sure. Damn, bro. Yep. Oki's got to be the sacrifice here. My hand is like almost good. Yeah, I set the pass. I don't even want to attach energy because I want a lunar cycle. Yeah, just gotta chill. I guess I could have. No, I have to bench something. I could have not benched the Lunatone actually, because I don't think I'm gonna get judged here, unless our hand is ridiculous. Because this does make it easier for them to get the KO on my active with like a turn 1 Clefairy knockout. Oh no, wait, I'm weak to Psychic. I die anyways. Never mind, never mind. Clefairy always cooks me. Always cooked. Yeah, honestly, them getting a turn 1 attack here is a little bit scary. That is like a way for them to run over me before I get to play the game. I hope that does not happen. It's a good sign for not getting turn 1 attacked. But they could get... They can still E-switch combo. I feel like they... Wait. I feel like they have everything for a turn 1 attack and just didn't do it. They even had this? Wait, do they still have a Crispin? Wait, then why'd they use it? Okay. They just didn't realize what they had access to here for sure. Yeah, they didn't realize how good they had it. And then they realized, oh wait, I can turn 1 attack here. Oh, they... Wait, what? Oh, but they can't, but they... How did they not? They definitely had it. They definitely had it. I don't care what. They definitely had it. Well, I got a 3 prize turn. I think it's hard to pass up on just getting 3 prize cards. Just right now, just get out of the way. I could get unfair stamped next turn, but... Let me just get a head start here. Good punch. One of the best punches, some might say. I didn't check my prize cards at all. I definitely need to do that. Okay, no unfair stamp yet. Yeah, they definitely like trolled, right? Because they Ultra Ball for Meowth when they could have Ultra Ball for Clefairy and then they had like 2 Crispins in their hand. They also could have just like drawn with Kangaskhan first to try and set this all up. Honestly, yeah, that would have. Oh, there's no do the unfair stamp as well. You scumbag. Okay, that's a fine draw. I can just like, because all I need to do is like punch this with Cosmic Beam this turn. So attached Judge here is actually like okay. Even give me time to set up my Genesect. Okay, now I'm gonna Lunar Cycle first. Okay, well it worked out. I was gonna say there's actually an argument to just accelerate the energy of the Okidogi, but oh, which is what I should have done. Oops, I could have put the Legacy in play, but it's okay. Now for them, the question becomes like, how many times can they like run between attackers and make me have to chase some bullshit? Answers a little bit, maybe. Want that Tarragon here. Or Morty. Okay, but Tarragon works. Only get 1 prize card, but they get 0 prize cards, so. I also win by going. I guess I can win by KOing this as well. I was gonna say with the Moltres, but Meowth also works. I guess the Pearl only really matters. It matters if they have a second Pearl. If they don't have a second Pearl, it just like is irrelevant in terms of the prize trade. Okay, this matchup is actually because of their build. They play well. I don't know how many Pearl they play actually. If they play heavy Pearl, this matchup is actually a lot closer because they play 3 Clefairies. Which I can't 1-hit KO. I have to 2-hit KO that thing. It's like another reason why something like Ursaluna, just to close out games, could be nice in this deck. Yo, give me a Morty one time. Come on, Morty. I can just Solrock punch here, I guess. I definitely Lunar Cycle first. I could have played the Poké Pad maybe already. We got the boss. Actually, it's kind of scary how fast they can ramp up the matchup. If they go second and turn 1 attack. If they do that, if they go second and turn 1 attack, they can like actually just, yeah, they can make the, they can put the pressure on. They can put the pressure on. Well, can they? No. Oh my gosh. I was like, I am weak to grass. No, we're chilling. We're chilling. It'd be funny if they think they can. Dude, the one way we lose is just dead drawing. On. Well, they definitely play Rillaboom, I guess, right? Dude, please, just let them get a Lillie. Please, give them a Lillie. Okay, Brock Scouting will do. Let them get some bench Pokemon, please. I need this. I need them to have bench Pokemon. I actually might just give up the Battle Cage here, because, like, bumping their stadium doesn't even seem that good. Like, they play more stadiums than me. They can find their stadiums more efficiently than me. Yeah, so I might just Morty away my stadium. I only draw 1 card! Dude, I get to draw 1 card! Gotta lock in. Okay. So that's a good 1 card. I'm out here like, God. They got it, dude. Them drawing poorly fucked me. Well, it almost fucked me. We're chilling now. The Morty for 1. My savior. Insane. I'm carrying their only Applin, so like we should be set up for a couple turns now. Way too stressful. Way too stressful. I could get unfair stamped here, I guess. They could have unfair stamped. Way too stressful. Why'd they play the Dawn instead of the Brock's last turn? That was weird, right? Well, the fact that they play Brock's and Dawn is just weird to begin with, right? Like a super anti-item lock build, I guess. I feel like the deck already operates like at a fine enough rate under item lock. Don't they have a Thwacky? Give me another prize card? What? I said it's just a Lillie. Alrighty. Well, I can't attack this turn, but for how big of a lead we have, that's not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna push this Okidogi and then attach a Fighting Energy to it. Most likely. Well, if I draw in two Barbaracle, then I'll knock them out, but we'll see.
Yes, I guess.
A little slow, but fine. Not like my opponent's doing anything major. Oh, wait, are they cooking? And what's the most they're gonna do this turn? Like play Lillie? Play Lillie into something, I guess. Okay. Benching the Shaman, I guess, isn't. Benching the Shaman is really weird. They can't KO me anyways. There's like no reason to bench a Shaman there. I actually do want to set up my Munkidori here because I'm actually going to try and KO that Shaman in 3 Adrenaline Brains. I can like Adrenaline Brain 3 times. Do it. Adrenaline Brain once from here to there, and then after they hit this Okidogi, move that there as well. It all starts with getting like Barbaracle and stuff, so I have more stuff to work with. If I don't draw that, then it's probably not worth it, but... Oh boy, that's Barbaracle. Oh, Barbaracle. For you. Punch. Oh, I guess they can knock this out with an attack. And then get to punch the next thing I send up, which I guess will be an Okidogi. But then they have to 2-punch that Okidogi still to knock it out. So it's like not even that big of a deal. I feel like that was, yeah, I feel like that was a mistake there for sure. All right. Lunatone. Rise of Fighting. Rise of Lillie. Got a Judge. Got a Tarragon in hand. There's a Poké Pad. Air Balloon. Oh. Prism Dark? Yeah. Oh, it was 2 prisms, but I have 2 prisms in my hand. I don't really want to put 2. I really don't want to put 2 prisms on my active though, but I probably am going to. That's good. Give an immediate response to that. We're still gonna get to build up some damage here, obviously. I mean, that's... Well, now I don't want to judge him. Lillie? I don't really want to punch their active here. I just want to bench this Dogi, attach to it, and then judge. I gotta do something. I can't do nothing here. Alright, this seems fine. I would like to get Munkidori set up next turn, but obviously it's a pretty tall order. So, but Barbaracle into Lillie into swing is pretty good, so no complaints. Skulls are in. They should have grabbed a dark for that though. They grabbed the ignition. They're trying to punch me hard. I feel like getting dark here and then hitting this and then sniping would have been just as good, if not better. I mean, I don't really have a choice. I kind of gotta get through this at some point, so. Did not get the Munkidori set up, but that's fine. Oh, but now if they heal 3 off the active with Munkidori, they don't stay at a range. My next Okidogi just knocks us out. It's not that big of a deal. I could push this up, let it take a hit. Maybe I should just force him to go through his, but force him to go through as much HP as possible, but I don't even have a guaranteed out of like another Okidogi on my next turn. There's a Prism prize that I could pull. I have 2 Prism in the deck. I'll also let this take a hit, I guess. Hey, let me play this. Might get judged next turn. Well, I don't know if it makes a difference to grab that. I'm only getting 2 prize cards, that's right. I just need hella Doggies in play. Doggies on Doggies moving forward. Prism or dark? Come on, come on! Do bench. Oh, they have nothing. I think it's got to be Boss K with a Starmie, right? I can't let another Mega Starmie get online. Move that from play. It's like the only scary thing on their board. Would be a potential of a Starmie. Okay, we got the Dark Energy. That's nice. I was thinking about retreating this. Going Solrock knockout instead. I think I'd rather have just be in the active because I want the legacy to be in my legacy energy to be in the active for as much as I possibly can. I want it to get dealt with, responded to, or whatever. I should have air ballooned the Barbaracle there actually for sure. Play around Judge, like Judge this turn into like boss next turn or something. Okay, okay. Oh, into the Abra. It's a turn 1 Cosmic Beam. We're cooking. I'll give you the 2 cards though. It's a fair trade. I got a prize card, you get 2 cards. Imagine if I prize double Lunatone there. That'd be so sick. Prize a Prism. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna Lunar Cycle on this side because I can't do that much with the cards that I would draw into. I want to Lunar Cycle after I Lily's Determination, ideally. I don't play hand disruption, right? Like I don't have to put the air balloon in play. I don't have to play anything because if I put air balloon here, they could like go boss KO Binacle. If I put down the Okidogi, they could boss KO Okidogi. Theoretically, it'd be a lot, but they could do it. I guess there's an argument to put second Binacle in play. I just swing. I think there is an argument to get second Binacle in play right now, but all right, I'm down for a Fighting Energy. Something I'd be scared of though would be boss KO Binacle. Using the Poké Pad to go get another Binacle seems kind of bad. I don't know. Doesn't seem great. I guess if they play Legacy Energy, so I should try and actually get Genesect into play. They didn't grab Legacy Energy off that though. Maybe it's in their hand, but they played this to get the Abra. I would bet they're not playing Legacy Energy, but they could be. Well, they already can't Candy Alakazam, right? Because this one. But they should have left this in the active for sure. Leave this in the active doesn't make any sense. Oh, just another Lucky Helmet sacrifice. I just want to throw down Okidogis for them to be able to boss KO next turn. So I think I just do this and then swing. Yeah. If I like overcommit, yeah, I just don't want to overcommit. Don't want to overcommit. Maybe there was a point where we already saw the Enriching Energy. I don't think I saw it though, so they could still be playing Legacy. They could end up with a Legacy on the... But at this point, I win through Legacy, so it's not that big of a deal. I also don't want to overcommit Okidogis because I might want to go back to like Solrock Boss KO Dunsparce at some point. I'll probably go with Okidogi this turn. Like I can Tarragon, then Lunar Cycle, then go from there. Well, now I can Lunar Cycle and Tarragon for 4 fighting. I'm just gonna get a little bit ahead on my board just in case they do play a hand disruption card. I doubt they do, but they could. We should just be able to chain Dogies from here and be fine. I assume they do not play a hand disruption card, but just in case, better safe than sorry. If we can play a little bit ahead on board, why not? Might as well. But if I put down like the Dogi on the bench on the previous turn when I was attacking with the Solrock, that could have opened up like a boss KO Dogi play for my opponent, which I don't really want them to be able to do. I don't want them to be able to boss KO Dogi. I mean, I could judge this turn. I don't know if I'm going to judge this turn. I could. I could also go Solrock boss. Get a KO with a Solrock on the Abra while I can. That seems fine. Just bench second Dogi. Lunar Cycle. Knockout active plus Judge is also a play. Or do I just Dogi no matter what? Maybe I do just Dogi no matter what. Yeah, I just don't know for sure that they don't play hand disruption. They just probably don't, right? Like, I'm never really playing around hand disruption here, I don't think. Well, I'll play around as much as I can, but like it just probably doesn't exist. Being like overly cautious, I guess is what I mean. Special red card's not legal yet. And I would be thinking about playing around it way more aggressively. I thought they were playing like special red card or something like that. But yeah, obviously we're not there. What? The max rod? That does generate a lot of cards to the hand. That's the first time I've seen that in an Alakazam, I think. I'm over here thinking about like Legacy Energy could be enriching. I guess Genesect is good against either of those. I guess Genesect would still be good against the max rod as well, but yeah, I did not expect the max rod. Three, 4, 5. Still Fighting Energy. Actually, I'm gonna go Boss Solrock here, so I'm just gonna go Night Stretcher, Dogi. I don't know if I should have knocked out Abra or Dunsparce or whatever, but it's like. It actually would have gotten a little bit it could have gotten awkward there, actually. Okay, I didn't. Oh, I forgot about Enhanced Hammer. I actually shouldn't have attached that, I guess. I forgot about Enhanced Hammer. Back this up with a Judge. I didn't expect Crushing Hammer, but I also should have just been playing around Enhanced Hammer, so. Sure. Reasonable play. Could they really not evolve both those? It seems crazy to me that they couldn't evolve those. Maybe. Oh, the last Kadabra was prized? Or something? Possibly. Alright. First dub of 3 to make cut. I mean, I can attack with it. Seven. Price 2 Air Balloon. Dude, fuck this guy, bro. Gosh. Big bastard. Not very chill of him to show up. What did I prize? Poké Pad? I guess I can just attack with it next turn, just draw a prize card, right? Okay, so I'm gonna play this. Not optimal, but prize cards are good, so. Well, this actually KOs an Applin. What the fuck? I think I just want to make the threat of the Ursaluna. I don't know if I'll actually attack with it. I'm not gonna put 2 Prism Energy on it, so. I could bench the Moltres actually, because they can't. Even if they go KO this, they punch this for 100, which I'm like fine with. I can't start with the basic energy on the active, obviously. Oh, my mobility is so low though, because I priced 2 Air Balloon. Oh my gosh, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I guess I just mad by here. Such a low value Tarragon. I want to get an Okidogi to push into the active. Not going great. I'm not gonna lie. This is not great so far. Maybe I sacrifice the Lunatone so I can get 2 turns out of this Okidogi, actually. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So they're gonna go knockout, and then I'll push the Lunatone, let them knock out that, then I'll push the Dogi. Yeah, I need more time. Guaranteeing 2 turns out of each Okidogi is probably worth the trade-off. They can't boss enough to make it like where it's like that becomes like a bad play, I guess. Gosh, chill, calm down. They're cooking over there. Wait, they're not done? Dude, wait, did they play like 4 Poké Pads? What just happened there? No, it's catching set, okay. They're frying over there. Sure. A lot of cooking, a lot of cooking. I thought they weren't going to play this stadium for a second there. I was like, then I guess that makes my turn easy. Figuring out what to do easy. What are they debating? If they didn't KO it, it probably would have still been fine. Maybe it could have got a little awkward, I guess, but probably would have been fine. Dude, can I get a draw supporter, man? Like, holy smokes. Dang. Maybe I should have benched the Binacle there. If they play unfair stamp, I should have benched the Binacle there, because if they could play unfair stamp, this would be a good turn to unfair stamp. Well, about as good as any, I guess. Maybe not like extremely good or anything, but it's like fine. I can't find a draw supporter. Oh my gosh. I could actually lose this. My hand is literally dead right now. Literally a dead hand. Hold up, they're not done yet. Return of the Applin. He's back. I was thinking about setting up Munkidori, but I'm pretty sure setting up Munkidori is just not worth it. Yep. What's the Binacle? Barbaracle, whatever. I think I just pushed. I have to push Okidogi to take it. Well, based on my hand, I have to push Okidogi to take a hit. I have a choice. Oh my gosh! Thank goodness, bro. Holy smokes! Punch. I haven't found my Legacy Energy either, which like could be a big deal, but it might also be fine if I can't find it. Oh my gosh, a draw supporter. Holy smokes, folks. What's happening? I still want to take away their ace spec though, which I have not been able to do. My hand is just so, I mean, it's just been terrible. It's just been bad. My hand is so buns. Definitely get bodied by an unfair stamp here. They do have to focus a little bit on continuously recovering apples, though, I guess, right? They gotta go, if they have Sacred Ash or Lana's Aid or something, they gotta play that. The more they play, though, the more I just think they don't play. Although I don't know when they should or would unfair stamp, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure when they should or would unfair stamp here. I guess if they have boss KO, they just win, right? If they have just back-to-back boss KOs. How was I ever never able to get an advantage? I think this is probably doing this is probably better. Yeah, maybe they just have boss KO here. I lose. I also want the potential of Genesect. Okay. I might could judge next turn, but I'm trying to figure out how this went where we're now in a situation where if they have boss knockout, I lose. I don't know. How do we get here? Where are we coming from? Like, even Judge isn't gonna save me. They're down 4 energy, double Night Stretcher. Yeah, I mean, they could definitely have it. I don't know what their counts of cards are. If they play 3 boss, it just comes down really if they play 3 boss or not, to be honest. I guess I just didn't have like the early Okidogi chain that I needed, right? Well, I didn't find Legacy Energy. I just didn't have an early Okidogi chain either. Just missing too many things. Big Diplin. What if that ever matters? Like the extra 20 HP against Polt or something. Okay, no boss. Does that mean I just win then? I feel like it does, right? Maybe they're just playing for me to mess up. I don't know. Unless there's something I don't see. But Enhanced Hammer? Oh my. That'd be actually kind of sick. I guess I lose to Enhanced Hammer boss. Russian Hammer heads boss. Okay. No Enhanced Hammer. Oh my gosh. No. No. Dude, this guy sucks. That's so unfortunate. I'm actually like attached to the Ursaluna because I just need to set him up. Big bite coming up. Dude, fuck this guy. 4 retreat cost. What the heck? Well, they definitely have a Lillie in their hand. If I ever not play the battle, I think I just always have to rip it first because they're always just going to hold on to the area zeros. I always just have to rip the cage here, I think. That's nice. I get the Solrock and the Lunatone. Rise of Binacle. Maybe I grab the Binacle instead off one of these because the chance of drawing to a Solrock is so high. There's 2 fighting. There's a Prism. I have all my battle cages. Prize an Air Balloon. There's a boss. I got a boss in here. There's a Barbaracle as well. Yeah, I think I do actually grab the Binacle. Then. One Okidogi, one Genesect. Wouldn't mind drawing some energy as well, so I think we just draw first. Genesect. Probably just leave this. I could go. I still don't need to bench either of these yet. I can just pass. I just need to play the items before I get item locks. So I'm gonna go evolve, bench, bench. Leave the Poké Pad in the deck as a Poké Pad? Yeah, I guess I don't have that many Pokemon search cards left. We'll see how it goes from here. That mad bite. Gotta go crazy. Oh boy, itchy pollen. I guess I could have got Munkidori off this, but then I can't. I want to get an Okidogi and the Genesect down, so I don't even think. Yeah, I guess I just give up on Munkidori for now. Maybe it comes into play later on. All right, mad bite time. Let's get it. If I draw boss, maybe I boss a Dracloak. One of the air balloon. Mad bite. Unlucky. They're just gonna attack with Dragapult here. I guess I'm fine with that. Oh, currently I'm cool with that. We'll see how their full turn plays out. I might not be cool with that very soon. If they have like unfair stamp or something like that. Yeah. Dude, oh, why can't I just find my air balloon, man? I just have this Genesect on my bench. God damn it. Give me a balloon. Lillie's okay. Now it's just pointless on my bench. I mean, it was correct to go for it. It'd been really nice to not get unfair stamp there. But I'm gonna find a fucking balloon. Sick. Gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, chat. That's it though. They're out of hand disruption. I don't have to. If I can just punch them this turn with Okidogi, because punching with Solrock isn't enough, because I think go Munkidori, move 30 over, and then this guy doesn't KO it back. So it's got to be an Okidogi punch. Or if I whiff that air balloon Okidogi to Solrock, use Solrock. They whiffed area 0. That's cool. That means no whatever it's called. No spread. Revive the spread. I don't really just want to bench the Munkidori either here. Like I kind of do, but like I probably shouldn't. He's just making fun of me. Barbaracle's like a good target for them to go after, so putting my air balloon on my Barbaracle doesn't seem great. But putting it anywhere else, I'll just put on Genesect. A little bit late, but no fighting energy, no fighting gong, no Night Stretcher. Dude, maybe I just need to increase the fighting energy count on this deck by a little bit. Feels like this happens too much. I just hope they don't get the Munkidori next turn and hit with a Solrock. That's so bad, though. Maybe it's attached to Prism Active and pass. Yeah, because then they could just chase Barbaracle, and that's like super bad. I mean, this is super bad as well, though. Like, nothing is good. Yeah, maybe I just need to play like more basic fighting. I still really like the idea of the Genesect, but maybe need some more basic. Almost dodged the unfair stamp. If we could have just dodged the unfair stamp there, it would have been fine. I don't mind. Now the Munkidori started to get set up, and now it's just kind of cooked. If we had hit this turn and like had follow-up, we would have been fine. We got nothing. We opened what's it called? Ursaluna. I guess it went as bad as it could have. We opened our. Oh well, we played the game. I guess we opened our. We didn't dead draw. Opened Ursaluna. Couldn't find the Air Balloon for Genesect. Got unfair stamped. Cried. Cooked. I feel like I have to bench my Munkidori here. But this is just so... I just need so much. I think I have to Lunar Cycle here. Because I need to find Tarragon next turn to KO this Dragapult to get the Ursaluna back. So I think I have to Lunar Cycle here and then hope it gives me the stuff. I don't know. Give me a Fighting Energy. Nope. But here's where they can go like Area 0 double Munkidori and kind of ruin my plan. Punch. They could have like in some insane turn. The potential is high. Potential is very high. They could like KO Barbaracle plus KO Okidogi or something like that. I guess I could recover from that. I could still Ursaluna KO, but then they have another Dragapult. They'll have another Dragapult to go with. I like can't let them do that. I need them to like have like literally a terrible turn, to be honest. They have so much potential. I need their turn to literally just be like, I don't even, it has to be so bad. Their turn has to be so terrible here. I don't even know what it's gonna be, but it has to be awful. I want a chance of winning. Okay, that's a good sign. Dracloak to Lillie is a great sign of a terrible turn. Come on, let it be truly awful, truly horrendous. I don't even want to Ursaluna KO this. I want to Okidogi KO it, but I don't have a multi-energy or whatever to use. I have to KO this. I just don't want to KO with the Ursaluna. Let's see what we top deck. Maybe I top deck a Legacy. I can't even use this to draw cards. I have 2 Prisms and a Legacy in the deck. I could hope to get into it. I think I just have to KO them. So unfortunate. Ursaluna is pretty chill. Chill guy. My hand's not getting disrupted anymore, which is good. Got that going for me, I guess. No hand disruption. Maybe it is winnable. Maybe it is winnable. They're down a lot of energy. They have 3 Night Stretcher as well, though, so they should be fine. Maybe, possibly. They have Rose's Encouragement as well. Round 3, this is their 3rd Dragapult. I don't like that. Okay. I gotta punch this reasonably hard. Set up for that guy. Here's Lunar Cycle first, right? What do we get? Because I would like to Morty here. I don't think I'll be able to. I want Battle Cage. I want Legacy Energy. I want Prism Energy. I could Morty to try and draw into those cards. I'm only drawing 4 though. Or I could just play Tarragon, and then use Ursaluna to punch the active, and then draw into Tarragon or Night Stretcher next turn to do it again. Or I could boss KO it. No. I mean, I could, but. Fudge. I really want to. No, it feels like it has to be Tarragon this turn. This feels so bad though. I don't know. Feels really, really bad. I don't know. Maybe I need to just risk it. Maybe I need to risk it. I don't know. Well, no, I guess maybe this works because I can Okidogi next turn, right? I can Okidogi to KO this. Oh, no, this does work because this does let me go into Okidogi next turn. This does work. It does work. I think. Depends how big of a turn they have. They could have like a really big turn this turn. They could have a very big turn this turn. I've already attacked with it. Have I attacked with this thing 3 times? Bloodmoon Ursaluna is the carry this game. He's the guy. Yeah. I want them to go like super wide. The more I play this matchup, the more I feel like Genesect is like the catalyst. Like, to give ourselves a better chance in this matchup. Just in terms of yeah, if my opponent if I make it so my opponent can't unfair stamp me, it would be really good. Like, it would just be really good. Oh, they play Ursaluna. I didn't realize they played Ursaluna. I guess I just lose to Ursaluna next turn. Yeah, I didn't realize they played Ursaluna. But maybe I had to reach for the Morty this turn then. I thought KOing their active would maybe be enough to set me up for the win, but it's not. So I feel like I have to judge and pray they whiff. I only have 1 Ultra Ball, 1 Ursaluna left. So maybe I should have Morty next turn then. Yeah, maybe not Morty in last turn was incorrect then. I didn't realize that they played Ursaluna. They do play Ursaluna though. Oh, I feel like I just lose. I feel there's like no win condition here. Let's do this first. Dogi's not big enough. Oh wait, do I have Legacy left? I have Legacy left, so it would require Ursaluna boss. I feel like I have to play for the Legacy then, right? Because otherwise all they need is Ursaluna. That's like so little. Forcing Ursaluna boss is so much more. Okay, so Dogi. Battle Cage. Put an energy there. I still, and if I whiff, I'd hope I draw the Prism, right? Let me see. Okay, so I just have to play, I don't know, just put this here. Any Pokemon I'd want on my bench? Not really. So I just like bench, or yeah. Bench Moltres, get out of the deck. Play Judge. Hope for Legacy. If not, hopefully we get Prism. If we whiff both, we just lose. Ooh. Hey, but how do I win next turn? Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, I definitely messed up. I didn't think about having to win the next turn. They can still Ursaluna KO me. I still need a win on the following turn. So I should have... Actually, I don't know what I should have done to set up more for a win. How do I set up more for a win? Could have Night Stretchered for... I don't even know. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I would have done there, to be honest. Not sure. They have 3 boss left. 1 Ultra Ball, 1 Ursaluna. Fez. 5, 6 energy. We have 3 energy left. And 2 Night Stretchers, I think. And they basically have tons of energy. Oh my gosh. Where's their Latias? In the deck. They could also Mind Bend here, I guess. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, what the heck? So I have to like top deck like Tarragon or something then. Or energy. But I put something in play on the previous turn that would have helped. I like didn't think about like having like an Okidogi on my bench would have been nice, I guess, but I could have done that. So they need Dragapult, Energy, Latias. I can make them also need Boss. I can go Night Stretcher. I could try and draw into the play. How many Okidogi Outs do I have in the deck? I have a single Okidogi and a single Tarragon. I have 2 in 11 drawing 3, or I can just grab the Okidogi. Bench. Hatch. Treat. They don't play Hand Disruption. Could they get value out of this? Maybe. And turn, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. But now, oh my God, so much. No, maybe this play doesn't work because all they need is like a. Maybe I did have to reach for the Tarragon there. Yeah, no, I'd have to look at that hand pre-judge and see if there's anything I could have benched that would have been better than the Moltres. The Moltres might have been a bad bench. Cat? Cat for what? Boss? Yeah, see, I can't move out of a boss. I'm stuck. If they boss, like my Moltres, I can't retreat and attack. Oh! I can retreat that with a basic fighting! Oh my, they messed up. Oh no, I guess it's the same thing both ways. I can put it there. I thought they didn't mess up. No. I thought they messed up. They didn't mess up. They only have 1 energy, but they have 2 Night Stretchers left. I mean, this thing can attack, so I have to boss around and hope they don't have an energy, I guess. I still like hoping to get a basic energy there, I guess. Now to a basic energy. Oh, I'm bringing up this guy. What does this guy do? 70? Oh, I couldn't get anything, no. Dude, why are you so weak, Solrock? I can't top deck a special energy. I can only top deck a basic energy anyway, so I could just pass like this, right? It's like the same thing, I think. Or I could hit them for 70, I guess. Well, they could boss again. I just pass. Yeah, I just pass. It's possible they don't have an energy and then they just have a... It's so unlikely that they don't have an energy here, though. Yeah. All right, chat. Well, we almost got him. We almost got him. I need a little bit more off that judge. There was maybe... I didn't like think about... I didn't realize they played Ursaluna until I looked over at their list again. And then